Good morning, grade 5. Congratulations for finishing your first week activities. So today, we will be learning about our next lesson for this week, which is all about rounding off numbers. Are you ready? Raise your hand if you are ready. Alright. Now here are the following objectives. Round off numbers to the nearest hundred thousands and millions. Solve word problems involving rounding off numbers and create word problems involving rounding off numbers. Before we proceed to our lesson, let us have first fun together. I want you to complete the table by supplying the placed value and numerical value of the underlined digits. For the numbers with missing digits, provide the correct digits. I will be answering number 1. 6,789,120. What is the place value of the underlined digit? The answer is tens. Using the place value chart, we say it as ones, tens. So 2 is in the tens place value, and the value is 20. Okay, I want you to fill in the place value for number 2 and the value. And for the third number, I want you to fill in the space here with the correct number and answer the placed value. Pause this video and you may write your answers inside the module. Alright, if you are done answering, then we proceed with the next. Go. Activity 1. Read the instructions below and draw objects above the number line. So here you can see a number line from 50 to 80. So we answer number 1. Locate point 54 and draw a caret above it. Okay, so let us locate point 54 and draw a caret above it. So we have 50, 51, 52, 53, and 54. Okay, so I will draw a caret. Suppose that is a caret. Okay, so I want you to locate point 68 and draw an eggplant above it. Locate point 73 and draw a squash above it. And locate point 75 and draw a tomato above it. So pause this video so you can draw inside your module. Alright, if you are done with this, then we proceed with the next slide. Let us discuss. Below is another illustration of a number line from 50 to 80. And this will help us how to understand rounding off numbers. So, studying the above number line, point 54 is closer to which number? Okay, so we have here point 54. Is it closer to 50 or is it closer to 60? The answer is, it's closer to 50. Very good. Now I want you to see point 68. So it's here. Is it closer to 60 or is it closer to 70? The answer, it's 70. Very good. Now I want you to point 75. It's here, right? Is it closer to 70 or is it closer to 80? The answer is, it's closer to 80. Very good. So that is how rounding off numbers work. Rounding means finding the closest multiple of tens, hundreds, or other place value to the number. A rounded number is less accurate but has a close or almost the same value as the given number. If you are done with this, then we proceed with the next slide. Rounding off means estimating the digits in a number while trying to keep a similar value of that number. When rounding numbers to specific place value, consider the digit to the right of the digit that you wished to round. Rounding down, if the digit is followed by 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, round the digits down and replace all the digits to the right with zeros. Okay, let us take an exercise of this rounding down. Example, 72. Okay, we write 72 here, just like that. Okay, rounded to the nearest tens. Okay, so we locate tens. Using the place value chart, we can state that this is ones and this is tens. So you underline the tens value and it's 7. Okay, according to the instruction, if the digit is followed by 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4, okay, then we replace all the digits to the right with zeros. And since 2 can be found in this rounding down, so we need to replace it with 0. So 72 will become 70. Alright, if you were not able to get it, let us try another example. Okay, 144 rounded to the nearest hundred. So there is 144 here, rounded to the nearest hundreds. So we state our placed value. We have ones, tens, hundreds. So we underline the hundreds part. And see the number next to it. What is the number next to it? It's 4. And we can find 4 here. In short, we can round this down by simply replacing all the digits to the right with 0. So 144 will become 100, 100. Alright, if you still don't get it, then let's have the last example for rounding down. 4,315 rounded to the nearest thousands. Okay, so 4,315 rounded to the nearest thousand. So we state our place value. Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. You underline thousands and see the number next to it. What is the number next to it? It's 3. And we can find 3 here. In short, we can round this down. So how will that happen? We just simply replace all the digits to its right, so it becomes 4,000. 4,000. Very easy, right? Okay, if you have understood this already, let's proceed with rounding up. Rounding up. If the rounding digit is followed by 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, round the digits up by adding 1 to the digit in the desired place and replace all the digits to the right with zeros. Example, 25 rounded to the nearest tens. Okay, so we have here 25. We say our place value again, so we have ones and tens. So we underline tens. Okay, that is number 2. And see the number next to it. The number next to it is number 5. And you can find 5 here. In short, we can round this up. How will we do that? You simply add 1 to the underlined digit. What is the underlined digit? It's 2. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. And you change the number to its right to 0. So it becomes 30. Right. If you still don't get it, then let's have another example. 372 rounded to the nearest hundreds. Okay. So we have here 372. We say our place value again. We have ones, tens, hundreds. You underline the hundreds value, place value, which is 3. What is the number next to it? 7. And we can find 7 here. Therefore, we need to round this up. How will we round this up? We need to add 1 to the underlined digit. What is the underlined digit? 3. And 3 plus 1 becomes 4. And so we replace all the numbers to its right into 0. So it becomes 400. You still don't get it? Then let's have the last one. 5,923 rounded to the nearest thousands. So we write the number 5,923. Okay, we say our place value. We have ones, tens, hundreds, and thousands. You underline thousands. Okay, what is the number next to it? It's 9. And 9 can be found here. In short, we need to round this up. How will we round this up? We need to add 1 to the underlined digit. What is the underlined digit? It's 5. So 5 plus 1, it becomes 6. And then we replace all the digits to its right into 0. So it becomes 6,000. Very easy, right? Okay, if you understood it, then let's try an exercise. Activity 2. Round the following numbers. Okay, I will answer number 1. 442 rounded to the nearest tens. Okay, so I identify first where is the tens. So we say our place value. We have ones, tens. I will underline 4. Okay, is it rounding up or rounding down? Is it rounding down or rounding up? Okay, it's rounding down because from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, it's rounding down. Okay, so we can say that 4, we copy the underlined digit, okay, and it turns to 0, okay, and then after that you need to copy the digit before the underlined one, so it becomes 440. Becomes 440 rounded to the nearest tenths. Okay, now I want you to do number 2, number 3, number 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, pause this video and you can answer on your module. Alright, if you are done answering, then we proceed with this. Remember, when rounding off a number to a given place value, look at the digit to its right. If the digits is 0, 1, 2, 3, or 4, do not change the rounding digit. All digits to the right of the rounding digit will become 0. And if the digits you are rounding is 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9, round up by one number. All digits to the right of the rounding digit will become 0. And we round off numbers when we want to have a quick estimate of a measurement or an amount. Right. Now let us do the activity 3. Round the following numbers to the indicated place values. Okay, I will answer number 1. 55 rounded to the nearest tens. So where's the tens? So we have ones, tens. So I will underline tens. I will underline tens. It's 5, right? Oops, sorry. Let us repeat. We underline the tens value. It's the first 5. I'm sorry. Let's do it again. Okay, it's the first 5. Okay, what is the number next to it? It's another 5. Okay, is it rounding up or rounding down? It's rounding up. So when we say it's rounding up, we need to add 1 to the underlined digit. So 5 plus 1 is 6. And then you change the digit to its right into 0. So it becomes 60. Okay, how about here, number 5. 374 rounded to the nearest hundreds. Okay, so we say our place value, we have ones, tens, hundreds. So 3 is in the hundreds place. What is the number next to it? It's 7. And 7, is it rounding down or rounding up? It's rounding up. So what will we do? We need to add 1 to the underlined digit. What is the underlined digit? It's 3. So 3 plus 1 becomes 4. And then we change all the digits to its right into 0. So it becomes 400. Okay, now I want you to pause this video and write your answers in your module. If you are done answering with this, then let's proceed with challenge yourself. Using the table below, answer the following questions. So we have here 2015 census of population and housing of two regions, namely Region 1, the Ilocos region, and the National Capital region. So we have here the population. 5,026,128 for the Ilocos region and 12,877,253 for NCR. All you need to do is to identify the 10,000s place value and the millions value and then round this. Is it rounding up or rounding down? So let's take, for example, the 10,000s, right? We identify 10,000s here. So we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. So we underline 2. Oops, sorry. Okay, we need to only underline 2. Right, suppose that is the underline. Okay, so what is the number next to the underlined digit? It's 6. Is 6 rounding up or rounding down? It's rounding up. So, what will we do? We need to add 1 to the underlined digit. So, 2 plus 1 becomes 3, right? 3. And then we change all the numbers to its right into 0. Okay, and then you copy the digits to its left. So it becomes 5,030,000. Okay, so it becomes 5,030,000. And then you need to identify the millions value or the placed value and write your answers here. Same is true with NCR. You need to identify the 10,000s value and write your answer here, and millions value and write your answers here that are already rounded off. Okay, and then we also answer this question about how much bigger is the population of the National Capital Region than that of Ilocos region. Estimate to the nearest millions. Okay, so what, and the second question is, what is the total population of the two regions to the nearest 10 millions? Okay, if you're done pausing this video and answering, if you're done answering on your module, then we proceed with part 2 of this challenge yourself. Right, you need to fill out the table by rounding off each number to the specified placed value. It's very easy. Let us answer the first one. Round it to the nearest 10,000. So all you have to do is to locate where 10,000 is. We have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000. So it's 5. Okay, it's 5. Sorry, don't mind this. Okay, I will erase everything. No, you just have to write your answers here inside this table. Okay, all you have to do is to identify first where the placed value, 10,000s, 100,000s, and millions place values are. Okay, you underline them and see the number next to it. If it's rounded down, just replace the number to its right into zeros. If it's rounded up, just add 1 to the underlined digit and replace all the other digits to its right into zeros. Okay, if you have questions, feel free to ask me in Messenger. and I will be very willing to help you with your activities. You may also ask assistance from your relatives or your guardians so that they can help you with your activities. Thank you so much, grade 5. See you again next week. God bless and keep safe.